What's up, Pisces? Let's see what Oracle Messages Spirit has for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Pisces placement. I was getting a couple things. I'm hearing hearts on fire. I reach out to you today. Some of you guys could be pouring your heart out to somebody here, is what I'm getting. Or you're just like pouring your heart and soul into a project, okay? Others of you, I'm hearing singing your heart out. So again, like you guys are going to be doing something from an emotional standpoint here. It feels like you guys are standing up for yourself, but like not that anybody here is like challenging you, not that anybody here is trying to belittle you or do anything like that. This feels like something for you, okay? And it just feels like you guys are trying to prove yourself wrong. A lot of you guys could have had or could have limited mindsets and beliefs, okay? It's one thing like, you know, fake it till you make it. You're like, yeah, hustle, 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 or I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You keep saying it, right? But Pisces is known to be the daydreamer, not so much the go-getter. Now, when the daydreamer meets the side of them that's the go-getter, that's when you guys are unstoppable. And that's what it feels like here. It feels like some of you guys are trying to prove yourself wrong, right? You're like, listen, I know I can make this happen. I know I'm going to make it happen. And like, all of a sudden, it feels like overnight, your manifestations are going to come true. Okay, so whatever it is that you're going to put your heart and soul into, just know it's going to feel like overnight. Because it feels like in no time, you actually manifest whatever this is that you're going to put yourself into, essentially, okay? And I'm also getting whatever you do, I'm hearing put your name on it, that way you know it's real. So that reminds me of like the saying I heard, and I know I'm going to butcher it right now, because it's leaving me as I try to tell you. I think it was Kevin's Hart, he did an interview. I don't even know what he is. He might be a Libra. He was saying something about like how his mom told him like, you do everything like you're going to put your name on it. So everything you do, like do it like your name's going to go on it, right? So it's like, that's ownership. That's you guys like standing up and being like, okay, like everything I do, it's got to be done like my name's going to be on it. Like they're going to be like, oh damn, like Pisces did that, you know, good or bad. So again, there's this level here of you guys taking accountability on top of like actually doing things the right way. No cutting corners, no trying to just get, I'm here to skip to the good part. So something along those lines, okay? So again, you guys may need to really evaluate what is so important to you, what's going to bring you emotional fulfillment, and then move forward with that and put your heart and soul into it, okay? Because it's going to matter. It's going to count. All right, you guys start off with face, book, warrior, fate. Yeah, see, like, ultimately, and I wasn't even looking at these cards, to be honest. I keep looking at the wall. I keep channeling or talking. I feel like all of this has to do with your fate here. Okay? And again, this could be good or bad, right? Like this girl looks like she's about to like meet her fate, like her demise, right? But it's like, what did she do to get up into that point? And that's what you guys need to realize is like, what are you doing to get up into the point where you actually do fulfill your wishes, where you do bring your manifestations to light, right? Where you can feel them, where you can touch them, taste them, smell them. What are you doing to put all of that into action? And that's what this is all about, okay? A lot of you guys, you need to face your truths here. And again, I'm getting imposter syndrome, right? And I said it earlier, fake it till you make it. You know, obviously she's wearing this like mask here, wearing this face. And that's the thing. A lot of you guys right now, you're working jobs. You don't even need to be working. You got no business doing what you're doing, okay? Because you are not meant to live that kind of life. You're not meant to live that corporate life if you're creative. You're not meant to, you know, be serving food when you're an actress. You know what I mean? So again, it's like you guys need to give yourself this freedom, this peace, right? Look at these doves. Doves represent hope. They represent peace. And that's what Spirit is trying to get to you guys. It's like, be real with yourselves. Like, what do you want most in the world? Go after that, okay? Because this is about your fate, right? And again, like you can continue to put this mask on and pretend to be somebody that you're not. And at the end of the day, it's hurting nobody but you and helping nobody else but the people that you're working for, right? So that's what it feels like. It feels like some of you guys need to genuinely look at yourselves in the mirror and figure out who you are, what you want, and move forward. I heard this thing in an interview that Kristen Wiig did the other day, and she was talking about how it's impossible for you to lie to yourself if you're talking in the mirror. So her whole thing is like, you know, she stood in front of a mirror one day and asked herself like what she wanted to be. And her whole thought process was like, I think that it's impossible for us to lie to ourselves while looking in the mirror. So maybe some of you guys need to literally look in a mirror and ask yourselves, what is it that you want? And don't lie to yourselves. I feel like you won't. And so maybe that's what'll help, especially if you guys are feeling stuck right now on what your next move should be, okay? Also, too, some of you guys could be getting surgery, or you could be noticing a lot of people around you getting like BBLs, lip injections, implants. I'm hearing calf implants. But yeah, you guys could be feeling like the people around you are fake, okay? And so Spirit's saying that like to surround yourself with people that are authentic and genuine, like those daisies there, like those birds, right? There's no need to stick around people that are going to be fake and that are just going to lie to you. Make sure that you guys are around people that genuinely are going to tell you when you're messing up, genuinely support you when you want like to hit a goal, whatever that is, right? Make sure you guys have the right people around you. Okay, and you know that they are, because these people are going to want nothing but the best for you. These people have no problem telling you that you're messing up because they see your potential and you could be doing better. Okay, book here. Some of you guys need to book a vacation, or maybe someone here keeps putting off like booking an appointment. Some of you guys need to book a flight. There's something here that you need to do last minute. Okay. And as I'm saying it to you, you're remembering right now. So, and you see how like she's all scared. It feels like you realize something last minute. And you're like, oh, damn, I needed to do that. So, and I'm just remembering something now. Okay, so, yeah, there's that. So whatever this is, it feels like something last minute comes up. You remember it last minute, and you're like, okay, now I got to scramble. Now I got to do what I need to do in order to accomplish this. But, yeah, some of you guys need to book an appointment. Some of you guys need to book, like, some sort of flight, vacation. Others of you guys are booked. It feels like you guys just either have, maybe, I don't know, maybe you work like side gigs or something like that. And it just feels like your schedule's booked. Maybe for like the next couple of weeks. Maybe to the beginning of November. But some of you guys are just kind of like, oh, like, just busy is what I'm getting. Others of you don't want to hold yourself accountable about something. You see how like it says, let me in. Right? And then you have this like the Babadook, right? Just rolling up. Again, it feels like insecurities. It feels like something you don't want to face is going to surface here. So anything that you've kind of been suppressing, I feel like you guys are going to be faced with an opportunity, and that's what I'm going to call it, an opportunity to put something to bed. Finally rest a trauma, rest some sort of insecurity, just put something to bed legitimately. Like just, it's done, it's gone, it's over. It's nothing that you want to look at ever again. And you guys are going to properly heal through something here. Okay. Warrior. Need I say less? Pisces. Okay. I'm hearing heads will roll. I'm feeling like you guys are feeling really ambitious. You're feeling really motivated. It could be me motivating you right now. But whatever this is, it feels like there's been a level of motivation in your energy for quite some time. And it feels like you guys have just been kind of like going through the weeds, just really trying to figure something out. I see you guys really pushing through here, okay? Doing what needs to be done in order to get to where you need to go. Some of you guys are going to be visiting home. Some of you guys are going to experience, okay, so you see how those trees are like dead or whatever? And there's that cabin there in the woods. It just feels like some of you guys could be visiting home for the holidays and realizing that you're grateful for having left because there's nothing there for you to have like grown. Like maybe some of you guys might have some sort of like regret, or maybe you think that, well, if I stayed where I was, maybe things would have been better. But I'm feeling like you're going to go back and realize that the best thing you ever did for yourself was leave, okay? Because it feels like wherever you grew up, wherever you're from, there was no growth there. Some of you guys could be feeling like where you're at right now, there is no growth. But again, you guys are going to figure it out, okay? Like you guys are just going to go through these obstacles. That's what that like zombie looks like. And then remember, this is like the book of life, right? And Evil Dead. And so it feels like there's a destiny here that some of you guys need to fulfill. And everybody has a sole purpose. Everybody has something that they need to be doing, right? And only some of you are going to answer that call to actually, you know, take action to fulfill your life purpose. But just know that with every attempt that you make, everything that you are doing to set yourself up for success is going to turn around and pay you back tenfold, okay? So it just feels like you're not doing things in vain. Okay, it feels like you guys are very, very intentional with the things that you're doing. You're paying attention to the way you're spending. You're paying attention to your savings. You're paying attention to how you're treating yourself, how you're treating others. Everything you're doing is intentional. And so it just feels like you guys are genuinely going to be rewarded with the fruits of your labor because you guys have been so laborious, okay? But that's what I have for you guys. Hopefully it helps and resonates. I'll catch you on the next one.